or garbage. I don't know what is the correct name. Garbage or trash.
Garbage or trash?
Yes,
Please say something, Brenda.
yes. But I don't know if you don't you understand me that word.
No, no, no. Please continue.
Okay, give me a moment. Okay. Um, Regarding to the trash, actually, in all houses, in all cities, we have a lot of waste. Um, for example, in my colony, we have this service for recollect all the trash. 10 years ago, uh, the service or the truck for recollect that the garbage regular pass 2 days in a week, but actually only pass this recollect to trash pass 1 day in a week. Every Wednesday, recollect the trash. I view in the news uh, the state California, USA send a trash to my state, and I said, why other countries send a trash to my state? This is not good for my state. But in the news say it's because it's a business. It's a business. Then USA send a trash to my state, and the business is to recycle um, different types of plastic, maybe carton or other materials. But it's not good for the weather change. Weather is not good. And I see in different. We don't have a rivers in my state. I never see one river, but I see in others country a lot of trash in the oceans and other. I think the companies try to recycle different material for the trash. But I see the note USA send 8,000 tons every year to my state, and this is not good because what happened with all the trash for all families or all houses. I see different days in the street, uh, a lot of trash in the corner of the street, and don't look good the street with lot of trash. And why recollect? We have a lot of job for person recollect and recycle different type of garbage in the streets and different companies. We have different companies to purchase the plastic or other materials. Uh, but I think it's not good. Other country send the garbage for other country. No matter it is a business, because I think they use a big land and only cover with other components this garbage. It's like a height that trash.
Okay. Thank you. You provide a lot of ideas regarding today's topic. Good morning, Naveen.
Morning, sir. Morning. Good morning.
Today our topic is stress.
Good
No?
enough.
Yes, sir.
Today our topic is stress. In Hindi,
Mm,
kachra, kachra.
acha, garbage.
Yes, garbage.
Garbage.
Mm,
Yes.
Yes. So Brenda just told us a lot of things regarding garbage. In city area, this is,
yeah, city.
a lot of companies provide for recycle this
Mm,
garbage.
garbage. Yeah. In Delhi are many of big cities and recycle then provide the urea for.
Yes, it's good for fertilizer crop.
Mm,
But some place it's a very big problem because it's not a small town. It's not a good. Means,
yes, you can see now in Delhi the garbage
yes,
mountain
yeah,
in Delhi. In Delhi location. The reason behind is much and not populations. So if
recycle.
less population and all are required less, then big population then all are required big. So anything's increase according to population. But garbage is
You have
main not a main issue, but our government is look after all things nowadays. He is also recycle and fertilizer for the crops, and he's also making many of uh, uses of this garbage. I mean, so nowadays we can see also in small cities, uh, government employees look after the cleanings and all things like Nagar Nigam is take the fully responsibility to clean the city. And even actually, I have recently visited Indore. I seen that in and as well as I have visited many places like Chandigarh also. Chandigarh is also clean city. But when I visited in Indore, I see that uh, n- totally clean city. It's a totally clean city in Indore. I have visited near about 11 o'clock in evening. So that time also walking in Nagar Nigam people is also working over there. So I'm so matlab, excited to see that how can I arrange all things. And Indore is a big city, and even I never see the any garbage in any shops, any store side. So I'm so happy that this type of city is also available in our India. I'm so feel happy in our mind. It is also a green cities and clean cities also.
yes.
And
I think yes.
yeah,
I think in this city you have a good service for
yeah,
recollect
good
the
service.
garbage. Just because in not in all cities they have a good service. I mentioned 10 years ago that the truck for recollect the garbage uh,
Hmm.
always pass 2 days in a week, but actually only pass one day in a week.
Yes. That is the improvement. That is the improvement. Government is also taking the strict about the garbage. He's providing many of employment in Nagar Nigam. Actually, in In our India, Nagar Nigam is fully responsible to clean the small city and big cities also. So,
But
in
nowadays, practically, we see that a lot of cities throwing our garbage in ocean. Yes, that's why the
mm,
reason. Sometimes we realize that a lot of fish died due to this. So I think our government role is good, but not 100% manage this.
mm,
Because practically we see that Naveenji, right now rainy season going on, and due to
oh,
heavy rain, a lot of trash or garbage that is going to ocean, because this is not possible to capture by any organization. Due to heavy rain, all things is going to in ocean. Yes, this is also not good for us, because if ocean will polluted, then it will be also very bad for us.
Yes, I seen different videos in YouTube in some cities recollect the garbage to the ocean with different machines, like a type of.
It's a really very challenging job right now for government also.
Yes, but I think the governments don't invest in this type of thing. One example is in my house. We make six bags in a week,
Okay,
and
six packs needed
six.
every day, means weekly,
No, every week.
every week.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
There
but
we
only
see two types of garbage. Means one is dry and one is wet something. Liquidated garbage is different box, and dry garbage is different box, because it will good for recycle. Yes, Linda.
yes. I think the government have different cars type of truck, and the capacity for this truck is 8 tons. Recollect in different colonies. This type of truck driving for different colony and recollect the trash in every house. But what happen if you recollect the trash and put in the street, and if the truck no don't pass this day, the dogs, or yes, the dogs, I see the dogs uh, um broken the backs.
Yes, they think that this is good food for him. Yes, that's why the reason they are broken the box. So I think first of all, our people mind is also needed to clean. Means a lot of people clean now, throwing garbage in any free place. Yes, Navinji, this is also not good. This is a mind makeup that people clean their home and throwing all garbage to near place field. This type of thing is also not good. Linda, you seen or no in your society? Good morning, Mr. Sir.
Good morning, sir.
How are you,
Good
sir?
morning.
Very fine.
First of all, happy Independence Day. Linda, you know, 15th August is our Independence Day. Just 2 days
To,
before our
oh, Independence
Independence
Day.
Day. Yes. So, Kendall sir, today our topic
How,
is trash, garbage. Can you say something?
Sorry?
Garbage, trash.
garbage or trash?
Yes,
Yeah.
garbage.
Garbage is the problem, major problem for the cities nowadays. You can see in Delhi a mountain of garbage. There is a mountain of garbage in Delhi city, Delhi metro city. Like that, all the metro cities have a garbage. Actually, polythene that is being used by the human, it is very harmful for the animals. Once I was doing job under the architect and CA. Once was associated in Gorakhpur. So once I visited a land plot for the assessment of the like rate and what is the valuation purpose. So there I saw then animals, dead animals. So dead animals were uh, opened their stomach, and from the stomach a lot of garbage taken out. A huge garbage store can be seen there, and a lot of animals were died. So I was so pity. I, s- I so sorry to see that the the situation was very bad. I thought that is the all the cause the animal are dying is human only, because human throw the garbage here and there, putting inside the fruits and foods, and animal, innocent animal eat up that thing and they died. So if you are throwing here and there your garbage in the plastic, that means you are giving the poison to the animals like cows. Basically, cows are there. So very bad situation is, and government has restricted to use the poly bag, but it is not on the land, only on the paper. Uh, Different is in the market. You can see the people taking the carry bag in their hands, but it is restricted in the paper by the government. So very bad situation in India, basically. Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
The bag is restricted.
Yeah, polybag is restricted in India, but unfortunately, by the officials taken bribe, take bribe and let the companies run.
Okay. Yes, it's the same case in Mexico. I see different big companies today use it's no allow use this type of bag, but now continues using this bag,
Mhm.
and the government don't say nothing. But for a small companies, they sell if you don't have a bag for the market, they sell the bag in $1.
Uh, like long plastic and thick plastic can be used, and it can be recycled. But carry bag that is very thin and it is not recyclable, and that is harmful for the soil also. Soil is being ruined by the plastics, this type of plastics. That is why government restricted. But unfortunately, it is going on.
And what is the process for disappear the garbage in India? You burning the trash or sent to the big land and covered with the earth? Well, what is the process for the all
There is
garbage?
actually mismanagement can be seen in big cities. Just I said that in Delhi, I have seen a big mountain. Mountains means like a mountain. Big mountain can be seen a garbage. There is no system of like recycle the garbage. Now scientist has uh, invented the system like machines to recycle the garbage and produce the energy, so they can, but uh, no attention are taken on that system.
Yes, Surya sir. I seen in Pune a lot of place recycle factory is going on.
Mhm.
Yes.
Out of the city, every metro city, if you go out of city like border side, uh, countryside, you will see a big mountain of garbage. They throw out of the city the garbage. There is no system of converting the garbage into energy. They can, but there is no system.
Yes, actually, what happened, Surya sir, for this recycle factory open, we need a lot of capital, money. Yes,
Yes.
that's why the reason maximum population never try to purchase this type of thing. They ignore this type of thing and direct going in field. That's why the reason driving mountain is increasing day by day, not decreasing.
Yes, I think we don't have a lot of company with this mentality to purchase different materials. In my stay, I see different companies, small companies purchase the garbage, but only when is we have a different recollectors to garbage. It's a job in my state. We have a different job for recollect, and after that, they sell these materials. But I think it's not a good job because if you jump in that garbage, a lot of this is not easy recollect the garbage.
Yes, actually, it's a very big challenging job because what happens? Government, if government will try, then it will be okay. If government will ignore, means it's totally officially documents provide yes a lot of money expended for recycle of garbage, but practically it's no any improvement. Yes, Surendra sir.
A lot of money can be saved by the government if government is taking good initiative to decompose the garbage. If government had desire to decompose the garbage and produce new energy system, so they can, but government has no desire about that, and because of that they are letting the market open with the plastic bags. So
Plastic, first of all, plastic bag should be need to practically banned. It's only officially banned, but practically going on, it's really very bad. But don't know how they practically not stopped by government. But Professor told us right, due to plastic bag, a lot of animals died every day. Because animal innocent, they think that it's a consumable thing. Yes, that's why the reason they eat plastic bag also, and due to this, they died.
Pankaj sir, please join with other device.
Oh, oh.
Actually,
I'm
Brinda, here in India, many persons are doing job of taking garbage from door to door and they are selling in the market. But basically, that garbage are of scrap of iron and plastics, this type of thick plastics, not for carry bag, not for cloth. Cloths are different type of things. So a big industry is running, like they are taking scrap and selling in the markets, and from the scrap they are making new uh, new parts of iron, new parts of machines. So and from the plastics they are making new things. So there is big industry. From my village, a lot of people are doing busy in this business of taking garbage door to door and they are selling in the market. There is big market in Pune. Pankaj sir, where you are living in Pune, there is industry of scrap.
Yes,
So a lot of
yes,
people are engaged in that business.
yes, yes,
But all type of scrap cannot be sell and purchase. Like plastic bag is not recyclable. So that is why plastic bags are not taken from door to door, and that is stored uh, by side of city, and there is huge mountain and always smell are coming in the city from that place. And if we're going to any city, the huge mountain of garbage will welcome you. Yes,
First of all,
First of all, first of all,
yes, yes. If you want to go to Delhi, there is this stand big mountain of garbage for welcome you. In every city in India, I have seen such type of cases. So
always present for
always
Yeah,
present for welcomes you.
yes.
yes, I say to Prakasha, I think 10 minutes ago, one state from USA, the state is California.
Mhm.
The garbage to my state,
your sound is
Your
not
sound is not coming in proper. Don't know
grab the
what
garbage
happened.
here and try to recycle. Let me check the network. Okay, yeah, let me check.
Yes, Vedha told us, Surinder sir, means USA sent garbage to Mexico
for recycle.
for recycling.
Yes, every year, a they send 800 tons, 8,000 tons every year.
Yes.
Why?
Why Mexico government received this
Any concrete?
They mention is
contract?
because it's a business. It's a
Okay.
business. However, I think it's not a business because I never see one company in my state uh, recycle that trash. Yes, but What happened with this trash? Yes, now it's a recycled trash, but I never see a company they produce other things for this trash. I never see one company here. We have companies for the scrap, yes, and recycle, yes, but after that, you need to convert this garbage in something more. But I never see this company here.
So I think in recycle also 100% garbage is not recycle. Yes, Surinder sir. I like plastic. In,
Yes,
recycle.
yes. Actually, carry bag cannot be recyclable.
Yes, and
So
all
that
no not all bottled water
mm,
is possible to recycle. This type of bottled water they have a different classification. I think only three classification is for recycle. Good morning, Amanji.
Good morning. Good
namaste,
morning.
sir.
Morning, sir.
Namaste. Namaste. I'm walking, so I
Yes,
thought
Yes,
that
sir.
suddenly
Oh, it's the
yes.
it's
mic.
Sir,
because in the
you are
morning.
walking evening walk. Just I am walking morning walk.
Yes. Yeah. It's very nice weather here. So every day after dinner, uh,
Mhm.
I have started walking. Now it's not hot anymore. It's very pleasant. Okay. So what is the topic you guys are talking about?
Sir, we are discussing
Garbage.
about garbage management.
Uh huh. Okay.
So,
All right. Continue.
So basically, very poor management of garbage decomposing in India.
Yeah.
Everywhere can be seen mountain of garbage, like in
Yeah.
Delhi.
Okay. Talking about that, I want to show you something. I don't know
In
if you will
Pune, in
see it or not.
Mumbai, everywhere you are going to, there is that. Yes.
Okay, I want to show you something. Talking about the water management, you guys were talking about it. There is a small pond in front of me. It's not very clear. I don't know how much you can see it, but there is a pond here. So what is this pond for? Nobody goes to swim in this pond, right?
Mhm.
And one of the purposes that people walk around, so you can, it's nice. There is a water fountain in the middle in this pond, but this pond is a water collection hub, you can say, for the communities here. You can see the apartments all around. There are different buildings, 3 stories building. This is the apartment complex. Probably there are 20 or 30 buildings. So all the rainwaters are coming. Those rainwater, or let's call it snow water, when snow melts, everything goes nearby. There are several ponds. This is one of them, and water comes to this pond from all the buildings or their areas, and then there is a drainage on that side. It goes to the drainage, which you cannot see it from here, which is connected to the bigger canal, you can call it, and then that's how the water gets uh, managed. And similarly, there is another pond which I'll show you while I'm walking. That is collecting all the bathroom waters, or you can call it the kitchen water, which is not dirty. Uh, so they collect that separately. Similarly, here they collect the toilet water differently too, and all the 3 types of water: your kitchen water, your bathroom water, your toilet water, uh, your sink water. So they properly gets collected and then properly recycled, and solid waste of that recycling is again used for something, and then water is sent back to the circulation for different things. For example, irrigating these plants. You see here, there is a lot of sprinklers around it right now. If I walk, I mean, in the morning time, I have to show you when the summertime comes, there will be a sprinkler. It's all the pabaras will be throwing water to keep all these things green. And so like that, mostly those stored water are used. So basically, there is a huge water management system to harvest the water, all kind of water. Yeah, continue.
So how is the management of garbage that is produced by the home, every homes like in India, of food,
Yeah,
garbage of food and everything. So like in India, a van is coming and at the door and they are taking, but they displace only at the by side of the city. They store, and there is big mountain, yeah, stored there. So
yeah.
and
Uh,
after that there is no management to resolve the things, and they can produce energy from that, but there is no attention of the government.
so the thing is, this is the problem in India because we are a socialist country.
Yeah.
Nobody is responsible for work. Everybody is responsible to get a clear paycheck, come to the office, do nothing, come as you wish, go as you wish. No, so you cannot fire them. You cannot do anything about it, and so that is why this is a mess. This is what happens in socialist countries. All the socialist countries are collapsing, just like Soviet Union collapsed. Now China is gradually collapsing. It will collapse, no doubt about it. India is collapsing. Europe is collapsing. So this is what happened in the socialist country. I'll answer all those questions, but before I do that, as I promised, I want to show you another pond. You see this pond here?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
There
yes.
is one. Huh?
Yes,
It
sir.
is a kind of
Yes.
triangular pond. I wish it was a daytime. But this is the water. I guess it's coming from most likely the bathrooms and and the sink water. You know, bathroom means like shower water and then sink water. This is not the toilet water or the kitchen water. So what I was telling you that in the house you have four types of water: sink water, kitchen sink water, bathroom sink water, toilet water, and then bath water. Four types of water you have, right? And so, four types of water. There are four channels from the house. Each house, they goes into basement, and then from every house, each building you see here, they probably have maybe 15 apartments, two, three, four bedrooms, depending on. So there is four water lines going up to the building, and then four water lines collecting the garbage water from each house, and then it is properly channelized. And where it goes, I am giving you one example. But before I answer your own questions, I wanted to show you something else. Since I'm taking a tour, I want to show you our community's tennis court. There are some guys playing it. So every place you go to, there you will find every apartment complex will have its own community center. So this is a community center area. So look at it here. Uh, and the interesting part is that in this community, almost 50% are Indian.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
80% are Indian.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes.
so if you walk around, if you go every here, you'll see all kind of they see people walking. Okay, so here you go. Here is the swimming pool. You know, now it is cold water, but very soon it will make a hot water too. So the winter time you can swim. All right. Let's see here. Uh, I heard that they played cricket in United States too recently. I don't know. I don't watch cricket. This is this is for the kids to come and enjoy, ride, small rides, and here I say you that suppose you get bored, you want to come and bring your family and cook it here. Every here is the stove. See, all clean to go. No dirty stove. Do you see anything? Everything is properly cleaned. And so all you come is this is gas attached. If you want to do the barbecue, you come here. Suppose if you have some guests, you know there is pond, another pond on this side. You know all these grills are here for you. Whenever you want, you can come and cook here. So this is the communities. Here is the garbage disposal. If you want to have any when you cook, there are barbecue grills rules are written for all of us. What we have to follow, everything is there, so you can enjoy. You know, ladies and gents, people are here. A lot of with the dogs and cats. So you'll see in the evening walk, a lot of people walking with their dogs. This lady is walking. Okay, so since I am on the rainwater, for the water, so let's talk about the water first. So again, here I see another pond. So as I said, these ponds are just not for the decoration only. They have a purpose. They are collection centers of the water. Okay, so that is what they are. So this is well designed that the house water, or in some case rainwater or snow water, all of this or combination goes to all these ponds. And they are, again, as I said, these ponds are connected to another channel, maybe bigger canal, and there they are properly first treated before they are uh, allowed to go into the stream or river or canals. So every business center, for example, this apartment complex has a certain responsibility. Like all the bad water, you can either treat yourself. There are rules and regulations for that, or you hire another company who have expertise in the waste treatment. They will do for them. So there is all the mechanisms are set up. Supply chain. This is part of waste management. Is a huge supply chain, multi-billion-dollar industry, not a $0 industry. There are a lot of big players, small players, all kind of players, and so all you have to do is that either do it yourself, follow the rules and regulation of city, state, and central rules. You have to follow three types of rule in this country. Everybody has to follow that. So community areas where you live, village or municipality, and then your state, and then third is your. That's really nice here, right? You guys can see that how good it is right now. It looks like a daytime. So that's what it is. So now basically what happens is that I told you about how the water goes into the uh, every house. Every house has supply of hot and cold water at all the sinks. Bathroom you have hot and cold for the shower. Uh, Washing your hands you have hot and cold water. If you are in the kitchen cooking, you have supply of hot and cold water. Of course, toilet you don't need hot water, so there is only one type of water there. And and in the American system, people don't even wash there; they simply wipe it down. Brenda, tell them some other day what is the procedure. I don't want to go over that. I feel so. Just like in India, we wipe out the kids. That's what they do, American system. So they don't need water for that. So basically, this is about the water. And like I said that all the other garbage, again, there are rules for the garbage treatment. And as I said, this beautiful tree you are seeing, this is like Kashmir trees. Elevation of this area is just like Srinagar, Kashmir. So every tree which you go to Srinagar, if you want to see, they are all exactly the same. I studied there, so I know that when I came to this area, New York and New Jersey, in fact, not only this, I came first to Carolinas, North Carolina in '83. And then, I was shocked. I said, how come they have the same tree? I had no idea that they are at the same elevation like Srinagar. So the whole east, like New York, New Jersey, Carolinas, Pennsylvania, they all are at the same elevation level. That's why whatever trees we have in Kashmir, Srinagar, exactly the same type of trees we see. All the trees here, all the fruits, Srinagar. There is apple orchard everywhere. All the fruits which we never eat, never get in Bihar and UP, but I used to get in Srinagar when I was a student there in '70s. I like cherry. I get it all the time here, and it reminds me of my good college days. Okay, so now let's see the how what they do with the solid waste. So solid waste of your apartment, it is your responsibility to you collect it in the home first in the small baggage, small baggage. Normally, what we do is that all the bathrooms have a small, tiny baggage holder. Tokri you can call it, and then of course kitchen will have a tokri. So basically, as you fill it, you have tokri. Let's say that you have 3 tokris. In the evening, what you do is that one of your family member will take that, and what we do is that we have a dump station for each apartment nearby. So we go, we open the door of that. That's a mechanically, hydraulically handled dump stores. Generally, if it is a big apartment, if it is a smaller apartment, then they have manual one, and then you dump it here. Suppose if I have a house, like when I used to live in Arizona or New York, right now I'm living in the apartments. But then house, then what I do is that I have a own big container, just like अपने यहाँ जो tub बोलते हैं, we call it like tub. भोज वगैरह में we use it. Alcatraz canister type of tub.
Yes.
Yes. So you get, and then we keep filling with the bags, the smaller bags. Every day you get it. So this is how we collect it in the homes. Easy for the apartments. All you have to do is simply walk and throw anytime. But if you have a house owner, then you collect everything, recyclable separately, then recyclable separate from the non-recyclable, and you keep in two different containers, and uh, and then every week there is days when the municipal company, which is hired by municipality, but actually service is done by private companies. Uh, they will come on that day. You just you keep your big container of solid waste and recyclable waste on those days. Not they are not on the same days. Sometimes they are, depending on which city, how they have rule regulations. So in the morning before you go to work, you bring that big container. It's a rollable. You put it on your curb of the house. You leave it there. Those guys will come with their big machine, and they will manually take your container, or sometimes machine itself will lift it, unload it in the back of their container now, truck container, and then put it back your container right where they had picked it up from, and they keep doing that from each house. So now they have collected from your neighborhood everywhere all the garbage which you have left it outside. There is nothing anywhere third place, or like everywhere you go you will see clean like this. If any street you go,
Yes.
what street I'm showing you, cars on the street, you see how clean everything is. This is how you find it. So even if you are a house owner, you are supposed to keep your front yard green like this, full of trees. There is no, like, you cannot do aloo, tomato, bagan in front of your house.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
It has to be, it should be full of like green grass.
Yes.
Brenda, so what I'm telling them in Hindi is that you cannot grow potato, tomato, and corn in front of your yard. You know, the land almost every house has in front of the yard and back of the yard. Here, we keep everything green with the grass, front and backyard in the houses, so that dust doesn't go into the air. Otherwise, you start breathing those dust, right? Which we don't care in India and developing country yet, but a developed country. That's why you see the the region, all the things are covered with the grass, and you see all the slopey. I can go all the way to the near of the pond, and all this grass are you see is cut. Every week they come, apartment people, and you cut this grass. You don't see this beautiful grass just like that. They maintain it. All these grass are maintained. It's not natural. Don't think that it is natural. Everything is managed. There is an effort for that one. And so uh, here they have cut the grass all the way up to that point. That's why you see the grass here, and they have to keep it green. Other, it's not like you do whatever you want, because otherwise, soil here will start eroding if this is not properly maintained. So if they do that, then they will get violation ticket by municipality. So there is a rules and regulations for everything, what you can do, and people are following that one. That is the developed country's rule. They follow it. If they don't follow, then somebody can complain, or for example, there are certain rules as a house owner, apartment owner, we have to follow. If we don't follow, then we'll be written up by the one time, two time by the apartment management that, hey, you are not doing this or that. And then they will say that if you say, for example, there is as I was telling you, there is two places you can throw your garbage. One is cyclable and one is non-cyclable. So suppose if I non-recyclable garbage, I start dumping in the recyclable one, or the vice versa, then I'm violating the laws of the municipality and of the apartment complex. So then, they can easily find who has done this. Maybe one time they will send us a letter, second time they will make a noise about it, and third time they will start fining me, including if I continue and say that we want you to evict, you want to get out of this apartment complex, like that. Or they can go to the court and heavily say that this guy he doesn't want to follow the rules and regulation. I have kept him uh, informed that this is here. So in this country, the problem is that if anybody breaks the law, if it is a state, you can sue them. If it is a federal government, you can sue them. If it is the local government, you can sue them. Similarly, if you violate the law, all three of them, the government or any individual who thinks who you have damaged, they can sue you. That so don't think that democracy works like that. This country is the saying is America is run by lawyers and lawsuits. Lawsuit is very prevalent. All right, here is another thing to see. This is our apartment's mailbox. See, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So like that on this side. Let's see if there is another one. I'm sure there is one on this side. Yeah. Okay, here are the mailboxes. So every apartment you see, there are like two buildings here. One building on my left, one building on my right. In between is the courtyard here, full of trees, something to walk. And here is the mailbox. So all the mailbox, it doesn't get delivered to your door. They come here, they will put it, all the mails, and then there is one regular slot. If you have to send something in the mail, you can dump your mail here. As I said, everywhere you go, there is a garbage canister to drop any common areas of the building so that you can throw your garbage. Suppose if I was coming here with a water, drinking, or Coke or Pepsi bottle, and I emptied it right now, I could do it. I'm shocked to see here this place, this complex. I don't know. This is the first time I have seen in 20 years that this community doesn't separate the recyclable from the other garbage. I'm shocked. I have not seen that in last, I would say 30, 40, 30, 35 years. I have to find out why is that. This is not a good thing because now my brain is used to not mixing the two things. Like I would have expected here that there will be a separate can here where I can water bottles, Coke bottle, Pepsi bottles, those kind of things I can dump. And this one would be like solid bag. Like suppose if I ate something, a sandwich or something I left, or biscuit or those kind of things, their holders or anything, a small piece of some metals or say whatever else we had, that should go. So I'm used to seeing two containers, and here I see only one. So I'm not very happy about it as a good citizen. But I have to find out why is that. Okay, now you see the electrical connection. That is for the electrical connection. Everybody has that, and so everybody has electrical connection. This is the walkway. This is all for the water and sewer type of things they have here. That's how they collect. Since you're asking me questions, I don't know which one is what. That is the job of civil engineers. And thanks God I'm retired now. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, now I wanted to show you something else. Okay, so see that? It's not like you can just park anywhere. So everybody has, every building has some common parking area. This is one. Because many times people have more than one or two or three cars. For example, in my family, three of us, we have three cars. Me, my son, and my wife, right? So three cars. And I'll show you the car parking. So car parking is normally for two cars. In this country, they expect adult kids to get out of the home after they finish the college. So basically, houses are supposed to be wife and husband or very small children. So basically, standard is two-car families. That's why that's what it is. Okay. So let me show you that part here.
In
So
my state, only the department,
one,
only
yeah,
one.
okay.
They suppose
So
one person live lowly.
yes. Okay. So see here, in this all places, this bottom area is car parking. Okay, so every apartment has its own, and what it is that this is only for one car. So the other car you can put it in the common area, but one car you have, because this is mainly designed for the winter time. So winter time, takes like 15 minutes to warm up your car, heat up, and do all things. So and you have to go to the work. Everybody goes to work here. So for that reason, you need a car which can easily start. That's why you keep one car in the uh, garage and other car for family driving or whatever. You can wait until 10 or 11 o'clock when the snow melts, or you go and clean in the street. So that's what is the other one. Okay, so now I'm coming to the garbage collection center. See, this is my good idea of walking. I'm giving you guys a tour of the United States way of living.
Apartment. Yes, yes.
Yeah, apartment living. And that's another thing. As the people become older, they start switching from single house to the apartments. People like me, ideally, now live in apartment. Okay, so here is the garbage collection center. So here I am, garbage collection center. Okay, let's see here what trash, bottles, and cans. And here is the fish dumping machine. You can see that the storage tank is here. And this is the machine which will do the job. All I do is, this is like now kind of, I'm surprised, this is like Indian way, and I don't like it. But let's see if I'm able to open. Okay, so I was able to open. So all you do is open the door, and whatever small bags you have, you dump it here. And then when you are done, you leave it, you lock it, and then you are done. Okay, so normally like every evening, I'll come with a 1 or 2 cans, and then I'll dump it here. What I'm used to, like I was telling you, that I'm not very happy, and I don't understand why they have only one. There should be one for recyclable, because once you get used to for 20, 30 years, separating everything at home, uh, I mean, I have been doing it, I would say, separating it maybe from 89 when I bought the house first time. So from 89 to now, 23, this is the first place I don't see a separation required. So maybe there is a reason. I don't know. Maybe both of them are going to the same place. So, so this is what it is. There are some parkings here also for some people. And as you know, there is nothing free in America. So suppose you get an apartment parking, but hey, you want also another covered parking. So you pay just $300 extra, and you can get this space. $300.
Oh.
How much is that in rupees? $300 in rupees. How much is that?
24,000.
24,000.
Huh? Okay.
24,000.
So
24,000.
okay. So suppose if you don't like open parking, which I showed you there, you have a choice. Here, throw your $24,000 and take your second parking spot here. Or so you get one there for your winter time. In the bottom, you have to see every house has one. But if you need additional, this is all for the people who wants to pay extra for an extra. Maybe the wife and husband both are working, so both of them want to get in the morning and get out of the parking fast. So they don't mind paying it another $300 for that. But in our case, the my wife goes to work. I don't go to work. My son works from home, so three of us, uh, you know, so our 2 cars are enjoying a uh, hot summer day here somewhere in the in the in the common parking area like this. And then everything is labeled as you see. Okay, there are a few things else I have to show you. So this you can see the handicap sign here, right? So this 2 parking park is every building, every office building, every doctor's office, every shop complex. When you go, you will see that there is areas very close to the entrance, dedicated, kept reserved for the people who are handicapped. Those handicapped people who drive, this is for them. And everybody kind of tuned in America that they give priority to them for every place they go to. So that's what it is. All right. Here is another thing I want to show you, which you not see. Okay, so there is a small picture. Let me see if I can show you. But I don't know where is that torch thing. Maybe it is here somewhere, but I have to find it in my phone. Uh, want to, okay. All right, I was trying to see how can I bring the torch light on, but I cannot find it right now.
Torch
No,
light is
Torch
above.
light is above,
Above.
above.
yeah.
Please scroll
Please
Uh,
scroll
where it show
where is
our
show our
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, Bluetooth.
In that place,
In
torch is
that
also
place, torch
available.
is also available.
exactly. Yeah, I have used it, but I'm trying to see if I can find it. Let me see if I not done it. Okay,
It's
let me see
It's
here.
it's always
Tips.
it's
on
always on
above.
above means
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can
Scroll. Please
find it.
scroll.
scroll to the
Please
top.
scroll, sir.
Top.
Top,
Please
top.
scroll top.
Please scroll top.
Oh, scroll top.
And
Okay, I
After
see.
scroll, you
one
see
torch,
one
one
torch,
Bluetooth,
one Bluetooth,
one
one
mobile data.
mobile data.
Yeah, somewhere, but let me see. A Bluetooth, airplane mode. Where is the torch? Focus. Screen time. Let me see.
That's
Password.
called flashlight.
Called flashlight.
Okay. Corner center display brightness. Home screen accessibility. Wallpaper. Yeah, maybe I have not. I have not. You know, installed that thing in my
Okay.
phone. So, but I'm trying to see where is that one because once in a while it pops up. And then I have to turn it off in the dark. So let me see if I can find. If not, then App Store. I see the App Store, but I storage I don't see. Display general. All right, screen time, focus. I don't know if it is on the focus. Sleep, personal, work. All right, I'll skip it. But anyway, I wanted to show you right now. Go back because now it's getting dark. You guys have to go. So this is a small center for the dogs. So as I told you that there are a lot of people walking with the dogs. So there is a small sign for the here on the
Yes.
for the people with the dogs carrying, and if they need a small bag, they can get the dog for the poop collection, and then for the dog, and they are expected to throw it in this baggage here. See that? So they collect it and then throw it, and it goes into that one. Okay. So because a lot of people in the evening you'll see them, so it's not like there is no street dog. You'll not find anything like that. Every dog has an owner, and in the daytime they stay in cage in the house while landlords are gone to work. Of course, they leave food and everything for them. So dogs and cats, these are the two pet, very important pet here. Dogs and cat. Brenda, do you have any? Do you have any pet at home?
Only have had two turtles.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah,
And
yeah. So, but here I see that dog and dog is very common. Cat is also quite common. Yeah, these two are very common companion because a lot of people are staying single, right? So they need some kind of companion to have.
But sir,
So they
but
get
in
sir,
busy. Like
I
India,
like India.
India,
I like
yeah,
India.
in
In
USA, no
USA,
any
no
cat and
any
dog
cat
can be
and dog
free
as like free means
no, no, no,
without
no.
honor.
without honor.
Yeah,
Without honor.
In here, a
they
lot
Seen
of
here
dog
a
and
lot
cat
of dog and cat
outside.
moving around the
yeah, yeah,
society.
yeah. What you call is a stray dog or a stray something on the street, and it doesn't matter whether you have a monkey or a dog or a cow. Nothing can be on the street. If there is anything on the street, police will come and get them to the right place. And suppose if there is an accident, like very soon there will be a lot of deer accident. There is a lot of deers here in America. You cannot, and so deers, uh, their memory. I don't know. I don't know. Something to be understanding that they remember their walking road, like how they walk from one place to another. Their brain is wired to remember that one. But what they don't remember is that if there is any crossing of say our human road, they don't remember it. So what happened is that there are a lot of now we human have done the very bad job. Like everything was jungle. Now we have erected the buildings, municipality, roads. So dogs they try to cross from one side to another side by the road, and then they find that in that process the cars are going. They don't know what to do. They have no idea that what is this going on. So there is accident, and a lot of deers they die in the accident. And so those you suppose if you have a car accident with a dog, you know, if it is India, somebody will take it for the meat, right? You deer meat. Oh my gosh, such a quality deer meat. But in this country, no, you just leave there, okay, and call police. Police will come and collect the whole thing, clean the road, okay. That is out of courtesy. You are expected to stay. If you are busy, you don't have to stay. You know, simply call the police. You go, and then people will see where a couple of owners are walking with the dog. See that?
Yes.
Near the- Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so
Thank you, sir.
that's what
Thank
is
you,
life
sir.
about, right?
Thank you, sir, for the tour.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Nice to see you all. Yeah.
Yes, it's
So,
time to go for me to the gym.
okay. All right. Good. Good morning then over there to both of you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, Pankasham.